Hello Scorpios, I'm Christy. You're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Scorpios this week? I just got the word Tetris. Tetris. Very random. Maybe things that are kind of slotting into place, but it feels very fun. I'm seeing a moving van and like people like slotting the boxes, and it's like a game of Tetris. So maybe some of you are moving, but you're kind of enjoying the process instead of stressing about it. You're like, it's fine, everything's falling into place, let's make a game out of it, it's all good. I don't know, let's see what's happening. Okay, Page of Swords, a little bit of nervous energy. Page of Swords can be feeling like you're a lot younger than those around you, or you're not as experienced in a certain way. If you've changed jobs recently, it could be to do with that. You've got less experience. Whatever this is about, I'm going to clarify, because at the moment I'm not getting much, apart from you feel a little bit out of your depth. Sometimes that's the best place to be. All the time that's the best place to be, because if you're not out of your depth, you're kind of just simmering in your potential. Whereas if you're out of your depth and you feel a little bit like you're pushing the limit of what you know, then you're going to be learning more, becoming more, growing. So sometimes it's good to feel a little bit, you know. Ten of Cups, flipping over, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So Ten of Cups is very, very, very good. Ten of Cups is the most cups you can have. It's my happily ever after card. It's most readers' happily ever after card. Because you've got all of the cups, you've got all the love, you've got everything you've wished and dreamed of, everything you've imagined yourself and your life becoming is falling into place. If you're watching this like, no it's not, what are you on about, that couldn't be further from the truth, well, this is the future, okay, this is what's coming, and that's the energy you're falling into is, everything's working out. This is weird. For a lot of you, it's going to feel like 360 from where you currently are. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's spun in the opposite direction to where you thought it was going, but in a good sense. In a good sense. If you've been feeling a bit hopeless, if you've been feeling a little bit, with that Five of Pentacles, a bit neglected or a bit on the outs, or, how do I put it? You've just not been feeling very positive. With that Ten of Cups here, it's shifting into a much happier energy. With the Seven of Swords, there's something here about sneaking out. I'm getting sneaking out, which is weird if you're an adult, which most of you are. What are you sneaking around for? But not gonna judge. There's something where you are sneaking out. Ten of Cups is very positive. I'm just trying to figure out why you're sneaking. It could just be like you're sneaking out of a party with someone. I don't know. I'm going to clarify and find out. Knight of Pentacles, very positive, very much somebody very generous, somebody very trustworthy. Also like somebody that's not in a rush. You, if this is your energy, you're in a very nice state of you're going to get there when you get there. And just enjoying the journey. Because that's what life's about. Without getting too, you know, inspirational. You are supposed to enjoy the journey, and it's bored. Like if you just got what you wanted when you wanted it, you'd be bored. You would be so bored so quickly. It's about that kind of, you know, in between, like a movie or a book, right? You enjoy the journey of getting to that end place. You don't necessarily, imagine if you opened a book and it was like, in the beginning this happens. It's okay though, it all worked out in the end. And then it finished. Like, you wouldn't, like, what a crap book. The whole point is the story, right? So enjoy the story, enjoy the ups and downs this week, because it could be a little bit of a roller coaster. Five of Pentacles is why I'm saying that, is you're going in from the Ten of Cups, sneaking around, being very happy, to then the Five of Pentacles, which is not a good card to have. But we'll clarify, it might not be as bad as it seems. Clarified Page of Swords. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is already on the bottom. Now you've got the King of Cups, Knight of Cups with the Page of Swords. This for a lot of you is love. I don't like talking about love. I feel as if it's so specific to all your personal experiences, and you've got all your personal relationships, right? That it's going to be different for every single person watching. So always use your own intuition, obviously. Don't listen to some random tarot reader on the internet. That could have been clarification, that was random. Always use your own intuition. However, what the cards are saying with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups is a lot of you have someone coming towards you with that Knight of Cups. They are very, very, very... King of Cups, it's funny because he keeps coming out lately. He is my favourite king. He is very much, like, if I had to pick one, it's this one, because he's not only aware of his own emotions, he's aware of everyone else's. He's like emotionally, what's it called? I don't know, I've lost the word. But it's like very much in tune with, I don't know, I just feel as if the fact that I'm saying this, maybe some of you have been around people that forget that you have feelings, forget that you have your own soul, your own feelings, your own heart, which makes me kind of sad. But with the Page of Swords, there's just this feeling here of, oh my goodness, like I said, this was originally me saying to you, you feel a little bit out of your depth, a little bit nervous. That could be because for the first time, you actually have somebody that cares. You actually have somebody that's aware that you do have feelings, and that you do deserve love, and that you do deserve kindness, and that can be a little bit scary if you've not had that before. If you've just had very, like, one-dimensional, that's not it, two-dimensional, very, like, false, very much pretend or fake relationships. There's someone coming in, or you've even probably met them, you could already be with them, that is genuine and cares. Don't let that scare you off. Because Page of Swords, I just feel as if somebody's come towards you and it could scare you off because of their genuineness. If you've been around that fake energy for your whole life, when you kind of experience the authentic energy, it can be like a lot to get used to, a lot to absorb, a lot to kind of take in. So it's like, don't completely run away from someone, just because I just feel as if, like, look at those cards. He's going towards her, she's kind of looking back, like, huh? What is it you said? Oh, sorry, I've got somewhere to be. Like, she's running off, but trying to, like, also, like, curious what he's got to say, but also, oh, I better get away from this person before I catch feelings. So don't run away, basically. Tarot's advice won't be for everyone, but the advice for the majority of you watching is don't run away because something seems too good to be true or fake, because it's actually the opposite. You've experienced the fake. You've got your hopes up about the wrong people. Maybe give the right person a chance for a second. Ten of Cups with the Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify it. The Well, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords. I don't know why I'm just getting Scorpio, gosh, you're dramatic. Like, no hate, nothing against you, but there's just a lot of, like, you're in a very dramatic energy right now. Maybe you're in theatre, maybe you're an actor, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit like you're enjoying being the main character for a second, because there's a lot of drama stemming from you. And again, I get it, but it's also coming from you. There's something here. Five of Swords is unnecessary conflict. You could be making up things in your mind. It's almost like some of you are like, oh my god, everybody hates me. Oh my gosh, is this, like, this is happening. Are they mad at me? Did I upset them? Everybody hates me? Or there's some type of like negative, unnecessary conflict going on in your mind that couldn't be further from the truth. So just be aware that sometimes I feel as if this card, feel as if this card and this card are coming out together. This is like illusions, daydreaming, false, like sometimes it's overwhelming because there's a lot of different things going on in your head that you're daydreaming about. And I feel as if it's conflict. Like there's things where you think you're thinking the worst, you're expecting the worst, and it's putting this cloud over every situation happening that isn't true. It's not true. There's better things going on, but you're seeing things in like this worst case scenario. Maybe it's out of protection. Maybe you're trying to protect yourself. It's like, well, I'd rather expect the worst than be disappointed from expecting the best. It's like you want to be prepared. Anyways, for me to say this, maybe some of you have been feeling like gullible in the past, or like you had the wool pulled over your eyes and you don't want that to happen again, but it doesn't feel like it is because you have the well. The whole thing started with 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Happily ever after. There's just something about being sneaky. With the well and the High Priestess. So when the 7 of Swords came out, I was going to say to you, maybe there's something you're not supposed to communicate to someone or to others around you. It could be like you have this beautiful family, and if you start to talk about it and share it with others, you're going to get scrutiny, you're going to get picked apart. So with the 7 of Swords, it could be about like being quiet, doing something, not really having to explain your actions or choices. If you're doing something beyond the norms or outside of the like accepted things, it could be something as simple as like you've got a family and you want to homeschool your children. It could be just like there's something out of the norms, but it's like be a little bit sneaky about it, be a little bit like strategic about what you're doing, what you're planning, or when you tell people, because it doesn't matter what people think, but sometimes people can plant seeds. And if you're certain of the path you want to go down, it's like, well, we'll tell them when we do it, but our plans are our plans. They're nobody else's business. So some of you also, I feel as if you could be like, maybe you have some type of like fame or something, because it just seems like fame is such a weird word, but it could just be like you are very known in your community. A lot of people know you around where you live. A lot of people are like talk about you or something, because it's like you're gonna get picked apart for some type of way that you want to live or something different you want to do. Just remember why you want to do it. Remember the reason why, right? Whatever it is calling you to do something out of the norm, different, against society's expectations. With the High Priestess, she is all about not needing to speak, not needing to share. She has her ears open and she's listening to the input she's getting. She's listening to what people have to say, but she knows that by speaking and by telling other people, she gains nothing, and people probably won't understand where she's coming from. They're not going to see it in her divine guided way. They're going to see it through their own scope and put criticism on it. So there's something where it's like, stay quiet, listen to others, take it in, but don't feel the need to explain your reasoning. Don't feel the need to tell people what you're doing at all. And just always remember why. Remember why you want to do something different, why you feel called to do something. I'm getting this energy that it's almost as if people don't like it when you do things differently to what they have been told you're supposed to. And it's going to sometimes make you feel, 5 of Pentacles, a little bit alone, because you're doing things differently, because you're choosing to kind of step out of the expectations that were put on you. You are going to feel a little bit alone. for a second. But in the long term, you're going to have your community. I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Moon. Mystery. Keep something hidden whilst you solidify in your own mind. Some of you have very busy minds and you have a decision, you know what you want to do. If you share it with someone, it's going to fall loose. That's weird. It's going to fall... I don't know what that's trying to come through. There's something that if you share your plans with others, they are going to twist, manipulate, or change, and you've not quite solidified your confidence. You may think you have, or there's something where you're like, no, I'm going to, and then you tell, like, Bill down the road, or you tell your brother or grandfather or dad. There's something where you say something, and then you go, and they say something to you, and you go, oh, well, it's okay, I wasn't sure anyways. I wasn't like 100% going to. Something where it's like, until you're 100% sure on what you're doing, listen to no man, listen to nobody, no woman, no man. Figure out what it is you want, something, and just like, usually it's like, oh, listen to others' input, and you're going to listen to others' input once you've already decided what you're going to do. And then you're going to be like, oh, okay. And then you're going to do what you're going to do anyways. Like, as they're telling you what you should do, you're like, alright, fair enough, yeah. I'll think about that. And then go and do what you were going to do anyway. Because I just feel as if there's going to be some type of judgment or some type of scrutiny just because you're doing something different that they're not expecting. But I've rambled about that 100%, 100 times. I've said that 20 times. But with the Moon card, pay attention to the magic and the inspiration surrounding your choices. Focus on the good, focus on the light, focus on the reasons why, focus on the positive, because it's going to be something where it will be difficult. You're going against, you're saying something or doing something and it's not going to be accepted widely, but sometimes that's good. Sometimes you have to shake the boat a bit, but make sure you're solid in your boat. I'm so sorry for rambling about the same thing for an hour, but I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thanks so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Little Tarot Tuesdays.